The channel data says ranking videos hold attention better than isolated strategy explainers. So today I am ranking the famous lazy portfolios side by side, 60/40, the index fund community, coffee house, golden butterfly, permanent portfolio, and all weather. The question is not which one sounds smartest. The question is which one gives the best trade-off between return, drawdown, and the odds that a normal investor can actually hold it. I'm going to show the return, but I'm going to make the drawdown impossible to ignore. Lazy portfolios are marketed as simple, but simple does not mean identical. One portfolio can have a drawdown near 20%. Another can go far deeper. If you only compare annual return, you miss the entire point. The ping is the path decides whether the strategy survives real life. That matters because the easiest portfolio on paper can become very hard to own when every headline says the old rules are broken. I pulled the live BestFolio catalog metrics as of today. The ranking uses annual return, Sharpe ratio, and maximum drawdown. I give extra weight to the maximum drawdown because every static portfolio eventually asks you to rebalance into pain. There is no tactical exit here, no monthly signal, and no promise that the portfolio will know when a recession is coming. The test is brutally simple. What did you earn? How smooth was the ride? And how bad did the worst hole get? The top line is surprisingly close. Many of these portfolios live around 7 to 9% a year. The separation is the drawdown. Number 1, permanent portfolio, negative 17.4% max drawdown. Number 2, golden butterfly, negative 19.9% max drawdown. Number 3, all weather, Dalio, negative 22.5% max drawdown. Number 4, this 3 index fund portfolio, negative 36.7% max drawdown. That is where the story gets useful. A 1-point difference in return is nice, but a 20-point difference in drawdown can decide whether you actually stay invested. So the ranking is not just highest return wins, it is highest return that a human could plausibly hold. A $100 starting balance grows for decades, but the smoother line is not always the highest final number. The golden butterfly and all weather give up some raw upside. The index fund community and coffee house take more equity risk. 60/40 looks familiar, but the deep history is harsher than the modern sales pitch. The chart is the honest part because it shows the waiting, the stalls, and the stretches, where the winner does not look like a winner yet. The portfolios all solve the same problem in different ways. Some diversify across assets, some tilt towards stocks, some add gold, some rely on bonds. None of them forecasts recessions. The only real mechanism is owning assets that do not fail in exactly the same way at exactly the same time. That is less exciting than a secret signal, but it is why these portfolios are famous. They are not trying to be brilliant every month. They are trying to make fewer catastrophic mistakes. This ranking is not a command to buy the winner. Taxes, fund access, country, account type, and your own behavior matter. Also, the deeper historical windows use reconstructed index data. That is useful, but it is not the same as owning a modern exchange-traded fund through the whole period. A clean backtest can still hide messy real-life details, like rebalancing discipline, taxable accounts, fund substitutions, and the emotional cost of looking wrong for years. The crash test is the tiebreaker. If 2 portfolios return about the same, I would rather own the one that loses less when markets break. A portfolio you abandon at the bottom is not simple. It is just a delayed mistake. This is also why I do not love rankings that only show the final balance. Final balance is what you get after surviving the path. Maximum drawdown is the part that tries to stop you from ever reaching the ending. If you are a beginner, start with the simple default and understand the drawdown. If you are near retirement, drawdown matters more. If you are optimizing a core allocation, compare these side by side before adding tactical complexity. The winner for a 25-year-old investor might not be the winner for someone living off the portfolio. The useful answer is not universal. It depends on how much pain you can take without changing the plan. BestFolio lets you compare these portfolios with the same metrics, caveats, and drawdown history in one place. Use it before you trust the headline return. The link in the description opens the strategy library and the portfolio pages behind this ranking. Subscribe for the next breakdown, where I keep the numbers real, show the maximum drawdown, and leave the trade-offs visible instead of hiding them behind a clean final chart.